Holiday savings continue from our friends over at Isotope. From now until January 5th, you can get all 3 Catalyst Series products for $129. You can get the Element Suite for $99. Go over to isotope.com and get some of these wonderfully and reliably designed products for yourself. Go to isotope.com and enter code FRET10 at checkout, izotope.com. Dig it, my doggies.
John here, and we've got a new sponsor, DistroKid. Now that you've finished your latest Pirate Math Sponge Core Twitch trek, it's time to get it out there so everyone can hear it. DistroKid helps musicians get their music on all the major streaming platforms, and artists keep 100% of their royalties. And because you're a High Gain listener, you get 30% off. Just go to distrokid.com/VIP/highgain. That's distrokid.com/VIP/highgain. And now DistroKid has an app. The DistroKid app is available for iOS and Android. You can download it at distrokid.com/app or in the App and Play stores.
Oh, hey, it's me, Ed Peterson.
Hi, Ed. It's me, John.
John Kilteca.
Yes.
Of the High Game Podcast.
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned my last name.
Yeah, why is that?
You'll see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the High Game Podcast.
Yes.
We talk about deathy, doomy guitars.
Yeah, technical death metal?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Have you worked on some technical death metal chops? That's kind of your thing, right?
Kinda.
Totally your thing.
Yeah.
We're in beautiful West Seattle.
Where it is raining.
Yeah, I think we're in that time of year where, weather update for the next 3-6 months. Raining.
Yeah. What's the weather? What do you think?
Yeah. You got a Jackson there.
I do have a Jackson.
It's pretty cool. Do Jacksons normally have a headstock like that?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It's a baritone. This is from the new Pro Plus series.
Pro Plus.
Yes.
Is there something going on with the fretboard? There's almost like an angle in the neck. It might just be shadows I'm seeing.
It could be shadows.
It's black on black, so it's...
Ebony fretboard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a beast. This is called a Monarkh.
Do you see it? There's the triangle
I
missed
like it.
It's black on black, but there's like triangle inlays
that are black
on the black neck. Super subtle, but
shark tooth inlays.
Yeah,
that are black.
Yeah,
on the black neck.
Where I almost was like, is that a shadow or is that something else? Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, carved top,
set neck.
Uh-huh.
Beverages.
Yeah, that's kind of doomy, kind of metally.
Taking the medley and just dumbing it down to something I have half a chance of pulling off.
Sure.
Just finding weird patterns.
Yeah. Those metal dudes
that can do that like at 4 times the speed.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Kill switch is very cool.
What are you drinking?
Oh, I got coffee in a Crow mug.
Yes.
And I've got a favorite day citrus twist soda. 0 calories, 0 fat, carbonated water, natural flavors, citric acid, stevia leaf extract, malic acid, like
all
a bunch
acids.
of acids. Guaranteed to be a favorite.
Oh.
Or your money back.
Take a sip of that. Give me the hot take. Is it a candidate for favorite?
No. Oh. No, absolutely not.
Money back.
Yeah.
We've tried a lot of things.
We have.
You made me drink pickle juice. But I did it gladly.
For science.
Yes.
There's someone out there who this is their favorite beverage. Absolutely.
Send it to them.
I would gladly give this to a viewer that's a little parched right now.
Yeah, so if you want the rest of Ed's beverage.
Yeah, for sure. You can have it. So when this episode comes out, this will still be sitting here.
Yeah, it might be warm and flat, but
yeah,
you're welcome to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you got?
I have coffee.
Uh-huh.
And once again, I'm drinking an Athletic Brewing Free Wave Hazy IPA.
The orange.
I like the orange.
You got a whole fridge full of the orange up there?
Yep.
This is pretty metally. I mean, you probably wrote that this morning, right? You probably thought of that this morning.
I did.
I'm sure those dudes who make it look super simple, when they come up with their little riff, at first, they're probably playing it a little slower and like, I'm cutting you some slack, John.
Thank you.
I think even those guys have to work at it.
This is a Jackson.
It's been a minute since we've done a Jackson.
Should we do the briefest of overviews?
I need it. Charvel Jackson. They're the same company in my brain. They're the same guitars in my brain.
Because they, in the early days, were two different people working together.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would be a while before those two things kind of split off.
Jimmy Charvel and Johnny Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Early 1970s.
Uh-huh.
Wayne Charvel.
Right.
Was a dude that worked at Fender. He was one of the finishing guys.
Okay.
He leaves, and by 1974, starts his own shop in Azusa, California.
Azusa.
I'm going to say that that's southern.
SoCal. It's got to be.
Sounds like a thing. And he started out bringing a lot of business from Fender, warranty refinishes and repairs. Right. Even if you had a guitar that was out of warranty, people knew that they could take it to Wayne Charvel.
Okay.
From all that business and kind of word of mouth, he began building complete guitars.
Straight north of Anaheim? SoCal Prime, Azusa.
Well, that's cool. When he began building his guitars, at first, he used parts. Do you remember a few weeks ago when we were talking about ESP? They started out in the parts game and eventually bought Schecter.
Yeah.
Schecter was one of the places Wayne Charvel was getting his bodies.
Okay.
Eventually, he would make the stuff himself, and that became Charvel Manufacturing, late 70s.
Super Stratty style.
One of the first.
Yeah.
And then he gets out of the game.
Oh.
He wants out, so he sells the whole thing. He sells the company to our man Grover Jackson.
Grover Jackson.
Yes, and it was Grover who ran with the Super Strat idea.
Yeah.
And so all those Jacksons you see, at first they were called Charvel Jacksons.
Yep.
Maybe they had some agreement. Sure. I'm not really sure. That was the beginning of the kind of like adding the crazy ass graphics on it and leaving the necks unfinished so they would play faster, all that kind of stuff. And any custom thing you could want. 1978, that's when all that stuff goes nuts.
Yep.
That's the beginning of Jackson.
Boomer. That's a very boomer name.
Yeah.
I think.
It's cool.
Grover Cleveland. Grover from Sesame Street.
Yes.
And then Grover Jackson. The 3 Gs. The OGs.
Yeah.
Original Grovers. Right?
Yeah. Fast forward now.
Uh-huh.
We all know all the Jacksons we've seen in the world, various bands playing them throughout the butt rock hair metal days.
I have to throw this out again.
Throw it out.
Every time you say butt rock,
yes,
I just...
Should I retire it?
Well, I mean, it seems reductive.
Grunge is reductive.
Except I think a lot of people who play in the grunge genre would happily say like, oh, I play grunge. I doubt if very many people from the 80s that spent decades honing technical chops would say, I play butt rock. I don't think butt rock was a thing that you would self-ascribe.
What would they call themselves?
Metal? Metal. Yeah, probably.
Hey, viewers, what I call butt rock, what some call hair rock from the 80s, what is a more appropriate term for the genre?
Yeah, I am trying to be more inclusive.
You're just saying that because you think you're on a list.
Also, I'm on a list. Oh, I'm also on a list when the gulags come and they're putting me in my Adderall camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, I do want to be a little more gracious. Here, I will formally apologize to anyone from Mississippi.
I applaud the growth.
I'm trying.
Check you out. Wow. Well, what do we got here, Ed?
A cool guitar.
As we mentioned, it's all matte black, satin black, black hardware, black pickups, black neck with black inlays, black headstock.
Murder.
It's super murdered out.
Yeah.
One knob that is volume
Yeah.
and a kill switch.
When I saw it, I was like, man, why would they recess the tone? Kill switch. Just killer.
That baritone part.
Yeah. Where's this made?
This particular one is Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Crafted in Indonesia. This is a Monarkh,
That's a good name.
but spell it this way.
Ooh.
Monarkh.
KH.
That's some metally spelling.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude.
open chords on a baritone.
Yeah, that sounded really good.
This one is new this year, 2024. But the Monarch model or series all up is a little older.
What's the scale length on this?
On this one,
Yeah.
I am prepared now. Last time Ed asked me,
I
didn't
did the
know.
same thing. Funny.
And
Yeah,
now
nice.
I have,
Oh, my
I have
gosh.
a ruler to be able to tell you that it's 27 and a half.
Yeah, so it's like a standard scale length, right?
Oh, look at that. Actual specs say 27.
Yeah, okay. This looks like just a normal guitar.
So the Monarch series was introduced in 2016,
Yep.
and they came in different flavors that belong to different price groups. They had the Pro,
Okay.
this is equivalent of, that was the most expensive thing, the X and the JS. Even though this baritone didn't exist in 2016, this is the equivalent now.
Oh.
This would have sat at the Pro level.
Was the Pro level also Indonesia or in 2016, or was the Pro American?
That I don't know.
That's okay.
But this thing had Seymour Duncan Nazgul / Sentient pickups.
Nazgul, what's that from, John?
No idea. Do you know?
Yeah.
Is it a comic book thing?
No.
Is it a science fiction thing?
No.
Is it a game thing?
It's Lord of the Rings.
Is it?
The Nazgul, he's the sick warrior dude that's all black. Did you watch those movies? Have you not
didn't.
even? Oh my God, John. The Nazgul, he's the like big undead dude.
Wow.
If the Nazgul dude played a guitar, this is what he would play. It would blend into his body because he's straight up just all like kind of matte black looking dude.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You learn something every day.
You too, John.
Yes. It's a 3-piece maple neck on top of a NATO body. NATO is essentially like an overseas variant of mahogany.
Mm-hmm.
There is a video, I don't know if it's on the Jackson site or somewhere else, of Vogue, the guitar player from Decapitated. Do you know that band? Demoing this very guitar.
Oh, yeah.
And I appreciate that because Decapitated is a Polish technical death metal band.
Okay.
Vogue's younger brother, Vitek, was killed in a bus accident while they were on tour.
Oh, no.
That was 2007. Vitek.
VTech. Sorry. On a per capita basis, when you look at touring musicians, it's probably in the fairly dangerous job.
Yeah.
Like weirdly road-based accidents.
Have to get from like one country to another
Yeah.
overnight. Well, A lot of people will be familiar with Decapitated because they're considered one of the most proficient purveyors of technical death metal there ever was.
Oh.
In that genre,
Yeah.
they're up there.
And Polish.
Yes, and the reason I know about them is not because of their flawless technical death metal playing, but because of their full names.
Oh.
Vog's name is Vaslav.
Okay.
Last name Kiltica.
Oh.
Yeah. Vitek is Vitold Kiltica.
That's killer.
So the Kiltica boys founded one of the best technical death metal bands on the planet.
Yeah. And so potentially these are like distant relatives of yours.
I can't rule it out.
How common is Kilteca in the Polish community?
It is not.
No.
It's not very common.
Yeah. Okay. And so have you listened to some Decapitated?
I have.
And?
That guy's nuts. I thought to myself, oh, I'm going to learn a Decapitated riff. And then I looked on YouTube and thought, no, I'm not.
No.
That's not going to happen.
No.
Just
Probably a couple weeks, right? You could probably learn some little, like, here's a chunk.
Maybe. I don't know. It's really fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't even grok what he's doing.
Yeah.
So this thing has those two pickups.
Okay.
One in the neck, one in the bridge. Let's see what we got.
A Nazgul pickup.
Yeah. Nazgul/sentient.
Sentient.
Is the Nazgul a sentient being?
Yeah, for sure.
With free will and all that?
Yeah.
Clean is nice.
The Nazgul were almost unstoppable to normal humans as they were invisible, magical, and invulnerable to normal weapons.
I am in the middle right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what the bridge sounds like.
Give me some droney action. Yeah. Give me some fuzz on that drone.
That's bridge.
Yeah.
That's mellow in the neck. No fuzz.
So no tone control on this.
Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, if you let your chords ring more open than not.
Give me a couple of jazz chords.
Technical death jazz.
You know, I do the thing where it's like, oh, all I want is a volume knob. You know, I don't need a tone knob. This is the weird case where there's no tone knob and you go into the neck position and it's just too trebly. I guess I actually do want a tone knob.
Yeah.
Because I would roll that back a lot. It's a little brighter than I would want it. Yeah, that's pretty dang bitey.
Yeah.
Is there a USA version of this?
Not this particular one.
Okay.
No. I would probably put the kill switch right in between the pickups.
Or down on the horn, maybe.
I tend to play kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
And to reach back and find that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Does sound good.
Now you got some shellac going on.
Yeah, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
The Monarch series, Ed,
Yeah.
If you wanted to start from the beginning because you're a completist,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and you want to maybe have one example of every one up to and including this recently released baritone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've taken the time machine back for the old smash and grab, even though you're not going to smash or grab.
Right.
You're going to politely enter the store and pay money for it.
In 2016?
In 2016.
So this is like, you got a time machine. You can go anywhere in the world you want, but you're going back to Donald Trump's America.
yeah.
Yes, V1.
Yeah. And you can't even get the baritone in 2016. You're going to have to deal with getting a 6-string.
Standard tuning Monarch.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, the top tier one, which was the pro level.
So in 2016, it was also an Indonesia model?
Or otherwise overseas.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to guess these things are in the like $480 to $520 range. Am I way off?
In the day,
Yeah.
it was $1,100.
What?
That's the pro level.
Okay.
The lowest end,
Yeah.
which was the JS, was $350
Okay.
in 2016.
Yeah, maybe that's what I thought we were dealing with here or something.
Right.
What was the middle of the road one?
$690.
Okay.
So that $1,100 then,
Yeah.
that's $1,400 today.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, the baritone didn't exist then.
Mm-hmm.
The baritone is new. This new baritone is $1,300.
Huh.
So $1,100 $2016 and you can't get a baritone,
Yeah.
or $1,300 today and you get a baritone.
Right. Interesting. I have the like Eastwood side jack baritone.
And that's Indonesia, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you have the Gretsch, which I think is also Indonesia,
I think
right?
you're right. Yeah.
And both of those are like $500.
There's only like 2 factories in Indonesia probably making all these different brands.
Right. As a price point on baritones, I have 2 frames of reference, the side jack and the Gretsch.
And they're less
And
expensive.
both of them
Yeah.
are in the like $500 range. So to hear this is 13 is kind of surprising to me,
This
I guess.
is apparently limited.
Okay.
I don't know what's limited about it. Maybe the finish, the all murdered out part.
Yep. Yep.
That might have something to do
And
with
it's
it.
matte, which is pretty cool. I do like that.
It's a mouthful. This is the Jackson Pro Plus XT Monarch SC-T6 baritone. One thing I will say about this, most baritones I've run across are going to be slightly heavier than the normal guitar anyway.
Yep.
This one, to me, feels heavier still.
Oh, really?
I'm going to hand this over to Ed so he can feel the general weight of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hashtag let Ed play. Kill switch.
What am I doing? Yeah, this is cool.
Ed Peterson. Ladies and gentlemen,
That's a pretty sick guitar.
that's
Yeah.
Peterson with umlauts.
Over the T.
Yes.
You gotta try it. Try and decide. Is it hello or goodbye? Buy or deny?
None more Black Ed.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's the body, the neck, the hardware, or the pickups,
Uh-huh.
The Jackson Pro Plus XT Monarch SCT6 Baritone and Satin Blackhead. Buy or deny.
We did the whole cost thing.
Yeah.
And until we did the cost thing, I would trade my side jack in a heartbeat for this. It's got the shorter scale length.
Yeah.
I love the cut switch, but man, like the $500 to $1,300 jump gets me a little bit. This is clearly a better guitar than mine.
Right.
By a lot, I think. But I kind of play the baritone sort of as a toy. You know, it's not my go-to. It's the thing I play when I want to just get doomy, fun guitar. And so my gut is like buy, because I really, really like it. I'm just a little surprised by the price point. It's the coolest baritone we've done? ? I don't know. We've done a couple more expensive boutique-y baritones.
Right. I think this is a buy, and I'm going to add the caveat of anybody thinking of it should maybe go play a few baritones.
Yeah.
And see if it actually is your thing.
Yep.
See if it's something that you'll get a lot of use out of. Because if you're not going to play it all the time and use it, like Ed says, as a toy or just like to get doomy, you could pay less for one.
Yeah.
So maybe you get a $400 baritone and you super dig it and you're like, man, baritone is my thing. And then you want to step up.
Right. I don't know if I'm there. If I were, this is like a super good contender. This thing's really cool.
So there you go. I'm going to try to take pictures of the all blackness of this and see if I can get some good detail shots of it. I think I can.
Maybe superimpose some Nazgul.
Oh.
Ring wraiths.
Yeah, I've learned a lot today, Ed.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings, those books hold up.
Are the movies any good?
The movies are very good. You know, hobbits and stuff. You're into that stuff, aren't you?
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will take those pictures. I will put them up.
Oh, great.
I will watch Lord of the Rings.
Really?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Go buy it.
And we'll see how much of that the Ruinous Media Network of music-related podcasts lets stand.
Ed, you said deny on that one?
We're going to need you to walk that back.
Yeah. They've yet to do that. We'll see. We'll see if this one's the one that breaks the streak. Who knows?
And then we'll come back next week to another one.
Yeah, why not?
All right, cool.
Cool. Okay, talk to you later, John.
All right, bye.
Bye.